Guys, it's winter. Winter is upon us here in Canada. It has been snowing on and off. The chill is in the air, and I thought it would be a great time to update my everyday makeup for winter. I typically do this seasonally, and when the snow starts falling, the time is nigh to do everyday winter makeup, guys. So we're here in the little upstairs closet room where I have my everyday makeup vanity, and if you guys saw the video I did in September for my everyday makeup for fall, I showed you guys what was in the vanity, the products that I wanted to use on a daily basis, maybe some older products that I just want to try and use up, my little project pan moment, which is still I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. I'll update you as I go, but listen, some products, aka Benefit Hoola Bronzer, just don't want to die. I don't know what to say. Products that I want to use up, products that I want to test out, just things that I'm using for my everyday makeup live here. So I'll give you guys a little overview of some of the products that I have switched up. I did a whole revamp of the vanity last night. One of those like late midnight moments where you just get a second win and you just start cleaning and doing things. I was like, I'm gonna do my everyday makeup vanity. So the deed has already been done, but I will show you guys briefly what's in here, and then let's do a little winter updated makeup look, guys, for the everyday. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what products you guys are switching out for the winter time, if you are going into the winter season. Obviously not everyone's in the same climate, but let me know in the comments down below. And if you like these everyday makeup videos, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me. We are currently posting a video every day in December. So we've got two drawers here in the everyday makeup vanity. I've basically got all of the base stuff here, and then more of the color, everyday brow and mascara things. My eye products, eye palettes, all that good stuff lives in here. So when it comes to winter skin, definitely want everything hydrating, thick, moisturizing, dewy, because my skin just gets so dry in the winter. So there's a few bases that I wanted to try out. I'm gonna pull out the primers here. So I've got a few foundations in here that I wanna put on rotation. My Makeup Forever Reboot foundation, which I love, my MAC Face and Body, Chantecaille Just Skin, and then also the Armani Beauty Neo Nude foundation. I really love those. Those are super light, dewy, perfect everyday bases. This is a new one, the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum. I do want to test this out today. I haven't tried it. I did pick it up in the sale. I want to see how this wears because Intensive Skin Serum sounds perfect for the winter. I also have the Armani Beauty Cushion foundation here, which I think will be beautiful for the winter as well. As for primers, I've got my Smashbox Primerizer always. Anna, the Anna Edit, keeps making me want to retry this. I haven't tried it in a really long time, and I wanted to bring this back out of the dusty shelves and put it to use. This is the Lumiere Hydrating Illuminating Primer, which I'm really loving. I also have the Victoria Beckham Golden Priming Moisturizer, and then another one I want to try is the Lawless Set the Stage Hydrating Priming Serum, which anything hydrating I'm down for. I also have my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Skin Face Base, which is so thick and divine for the winter time. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to pull out the Bobbi Brown Foundation Serum. I think these two will be really great to try together today. For concealers, I have a bunch of concealers here that I want to put in my daily rotation. I've got the Pat McGrath for some more full coverage days, my Clinique one, the L'Oreal, Armani Beauty, my Charlotte Tilbury Under Eye, and then this is one I want to test out, the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I might pull that out today, actually. That's a new one that I have been wanting to try. I've got two powders here, Charlotte Tilbury, Pat McGrath. I have all my like usual contouring and like cream bronzer products in here. So I think I'm going to use this. I always like to do a little contour with that. I'm trying to use this one up. That's part of my Project Pan moment. Gotta pull out the brows. I have a couple mascaras here that I have on rotation. This is the Armani Eyes to Kill, and then I have the Tom Ford Badass Black Mascara. Those are both open. I did recently pick up another Marc Jacobs At Lash Mascara. I really love it, and I did buy a backup of that. I need my lip balm by Terry Balm de Rose. For the blush, I think I'm going to use this, the Laura Mercier Fresco. I'm still loving that so much. It's a really nice, just like everyday nude blush for my skin tone. Love that one. Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I've been trying to use this up forever. It just keeps going. It never ends. So that is still here. We've got the NARS Laguna. I did pick up another Lila B bronzer duo. I love this one so much, and I really missed it. I did feel a void without it. It's a beautiful shimmer bronzer, so I'm gonna pull that one out as well. For highlights, I've got my Vesca Beauty Wish highlight, the Danessa Myricks Tiara. I also have my Nudestix Hey Honey. I don't know why it's there, but she's there. And then I actually wanted to try this today. This is a new brand. I'll talk about it in a bit, but this is a highlighter that I haven't tried yet and it's new to me. So I'm gonna pull that out to test. We've got a bunch of different lip products here. Some I wanted to pull out and put into the rotation. This is from this same brand. So I'll figure out the lip later, depending on how the makeup goes, we'll see. I have a few eye bases here. I really wanna try this Vesca. The new eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow. It looks like a really beautiful brown. I also have 3 of the Lise Wattier beautiful shimmer eyeshadows. They are so gorgeous. I worked with them recently on the launch of those. I also have these new ones from Ilia that I wanted to try out. And then all my Nudestix pencils, Victoria Beckham pencils. Got my wipes here. And then just the eyeshadow palettes that have not changed from the last time we filmed this vid. So this is the everyday makeup vanity currently, and let us dive into the makeup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my little Forever Mood headband in. Okay, so for the base, like I already said, I wanted to give this Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Foundation a test. I did pick up the shade number 032 Sand. It says to shake well before applying. I think that is shooketh. And then to go underneath the foundation, I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown face base, which I have put such a dent. She is definitely on her way out here. I love this one so much. It's one of those like, you're flaking, you're dry. Like this is just that thick cream to go with it. And I thought that sometimes I don't have the best of luck with my mixing concoctions, so I figured that because it is the same brand that one could assume that it would work well together, you know? So I figured this would be a good base primer to try the foundation out with. I do love that this comes with a pump, but what I don't like is that you can't see where you're at in the product, you know? I wanna see how this feels. If it's a serum foundation, I feel like it'll be best applied with hands. So let's go ahead and press that into the skin. Oh my God, wow. It is serumy indeed. That is truly just sinking into the skin. You don't need a lot, honestly. I took quite a bit off of my fingers and it really blended in very nicely. I am having, I mean, I don't want to jinx it or anything, fingers crossed, but my skin is not having any crazy breakouts right now. She's been good for a little while, thank goodness, but I always have a lot of discoloration in my cheeks, and I was getting a BBL laser treatment to kind of try and like help with those patches of discoloration, like my larger sunspots and also redness. But again, because Toronto is in another lockdown, all of those treatments have been put on hold, so I wasn't able to finish it. So we'll have to start that again in the new year and see if it helps with that. Anyway, wow to that base combination. I mean, goodness gracious, for the price, you would hope that it would be as impeccable as it's feeling right now. But sometimes products can disappoint, and so far, that looks absolutely gorgeous. When I'm choosing my like everyday products, I definitely always just personally, I like to go for a more like tinted moisturizer, lighter coverage base, and then if I need to, I'll go in with a thicker concealer. But for my everyday makeup, I want something very, very light, and I want something really hydrating, and especially into winter, if it has serum in front of it, that seems good to me. Seems very juicy and dewy for sure so far, but only time will tell to see how she performs. That's why she's up here in my everyday vanity. She's here to be tested. Okay, let's dive into this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. I have 2 shades of this, 2.4 and 2.5. I think I'll start with 2.4 just to see. Wow, a giant doe foot applicator. I'm gonna use like the tiniest amounts of this. I just wanna see. Yeah, it's really yellow. It's really, really yellow, which isn't the worst thing. The shade 2.5 is a lot darker, but it's definitely more on the pink tone. But wow, that blended out so nice. Like, look at how much coverage that has, and I put the tiniest amount. But yeah, definitely very yellow. It's very yellow. I don't know if that's the best undertone for me at the moment. I think I'd have to try something a little bit more on like the vanilla undertone realm. I'm very happy with how this base is looking so far. I like it, nice and light, but covered where we need it to be. Let's move into the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate palette. I've hit pan on the contour end, and I'm gonna keep diving into that. I like to use some kind of a cream base for my everyday. This is the Smith 157 brush. Love this one so much for cream bronzing and cream contouring products. And I pretty much just use a tiny bit of this like in my cheekbones. I might put a little bit on my forehead and then here on my jawbone, but I don't use it like on my nose or as a full bronzer. I do still go in with powder. And yes, sometimes 3 products total to contour and bronze. It is a process, but it is a process that I deeply enjoy. I just kind of do the perimeters with this, kind of sculpt out where I want to be sculpted, and then continue. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and I just do a little bit of that. And speaking of bronzer, let's dive into Benefit Hoola here. I just like to take that all over the face and warm it up. This is my Refer 05 brush. I just really want to warm up all around the face, all around the skin. I love watching like the Vogue beauty videos, and I think, who was it that I was watching? It was like Harper's Bazaar. The YouTube videos where you just see, you know, the celeb beauty routines and the makeup routines, and I love watching to see how many people just like bathe themselves in bronzer as well. I always just feel like, oh yes, I'm not alone. I love to see my bronzer loving people out there. It just makes me feel so much more alive. You can't tear me away from my bronzer, people. You just can't. For blush, I'm really loving the Refer 04 brush. I feel like this is quite a classic little angled blush brush shape, and I really like it. And this is the Laura Mercier Fresco. I definitely use this particular blush shade a lot in the fall, and it's definitely one of those colors that you can use all year round, but just gives, it's like toasted warmth for me, like on my skin tone. It's a nude with just a little hint of toasted warm something something. I totally forgot to put bronzer on my nose. When I'm filming, guys, I swear, my brain just leaves me. I get like stage fright and I just forget what I'm doing. Pulling the bronzer back out, and this is where I take the powder bronzer and just put it on my nose just to bring some of that warmth to the center of the face, and then I always like to put a good healthy coating of that bronzer on the eyes as well. Okay, and then for the highlight, so this company is called La Bouche Rouge Paris, and they actually sent this to me a while ago. The products look absolutely stunning. Just look at this packaging. You can buy the products, you buy the compacts, you can buy these gorgeous like leather cases, and all of their products are refillable, so you can kind of choose which compact you want, or you can just buy the refillable product. The lipsticks as well have refills, and they're just gorgeous. I mean, the packaging, I haven't actually tried the products yet, but yeah, these compacts are just beautiful. It really reminds me of like Kyer Weiss. It's that really luxe, like heavy packaging. And yeah, all the products are refillable, so that's a great thing. They make all of the products like compatible with each of the compacts, and I just realized this mirror is like not a mirror, it's metal, but it's, how cool. It's like seamless with the package. So cool. Anyway, so this is one of their highlights, and I've been very excited to try it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's such a, wow, it's so nice. I'm gonna take a little brush. Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So La Bouche Rouge. Thank you so much for sending these. Not sponsored, not an ad. It was new in PR. I've actually had it for a long time. I honestly just hadn't tried it yet, but yeah, beautiful. What a gorgeous highlight. That is so nice, and I love their logo. It's such a gorgeous, like, classic. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, for brows, I'm still doing the brow hack, guys. This is the Got To Be spiking glue. I was about to call it hair wax. Spiking glue. So I'm taking a little bit of that in the palm of my hand, and then this is just a Benefit spoolie. I use that to press my brow hairs up. And then I go in with the Benefit Ka-Brow. I have the little mini guy, and I just honestly, like, just because I've been using the spoolie, I've just been using the little eyebrow brush that is on the end here. I take some out, put it in the palm of my hand, and then I go ahead and do the very scary task of filling in the hairs, which I really struggle to get right. This is a struggle for me. This brow looks darker. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. So, for the eyes, this is the Vesca Moonlit Dream Cream Shadow. I've taken a little bit on the palm of my hand, and I'm gonna take a little flat shader brush. This is the MAC 239, and this is like a shimmery, bronzy, oh my god, how pretty is that? Wow, honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be so shimmery. From how it looks on here, I thought it would be more of just like a brown, but it's actually so much more shimmery than I imagined. So that kind of changes our little plan here. I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and kind of blend that up into the crease. Oh, the shimmer is like flying. Okay, there's like chunky bits of glitter that are falling down on my face, which is definitely not how I thought this cream shadow was gonna go. I mean, it's gorgeous, definitely more of a lid topper. I'm okay to do this. I still think this is pretty, but I would have gone for something a little bit deeper. Like I would have gone for a more matte brown first and then put this on top. But honestly, it's looking gorgeous. There just is, there's little chunks of glitter that are falling around. Okay, so then I'm gonna take Nudestix Fig. Still loving this so much. I feel like with this amount of shimmer, I just wanna put a little bit of brown there. I don't even feel like I need to actually blend that in, but I just want to put some on the lash line to define it a little bit, just to add that little layer on the lashes. Okay, and then I'll just take a tiny bit of this on the lower lash line and just blend that out. Again, it's just defining the lashes, adding a little bit more depth there. Okay, so then we'll go in with mascara. This is the Armani Beauty Eyes to Kill mascara. This has replaced the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes, which definitely like went off. The smell was woo, and she was used and loved for so long in this everyday makeup vanity, and this is actually a very similar mascara, and I did open this one for my full face of Armani, so I wanted to put it to use, so she is now living in the everyday makeup vanity. And those are the eyes finished. Let's do the lips. Victoria Beckham 02 lip pencil. I've added this also onto my little project pan list because she's been sharpened. She has been used, and I figured there's just nothing wrong with using this lip liner absolutely every single day until she's done. So for the lips, I have a ton of options here. This one, the one I have from that Bouche Rouge, it's a little bit pink. I don't really feel like going for that pink right now. I definitely just want a nice light beigey nude for my lip tone. And this is actually one that I had wanted to buy for so long. This is the Chantecaille Lip Chic in the shade Patience. And if any of you follow Nikki_makeup and follow along with her Sunday tutorials, this is a lipstick that pops up so frequently in her stories, and I had been dying to try it. I finally ordered it, and it's this gorgeous, the usual lip balmy formula, but everyone she puts this on, it just looks fabulous on, and I was so excited to try it. So here's the lipstick up close. Like the L'Oreal and the Revlon lip balms that I always use would totally be a dupe for this, but I just wanted to try it. She always uses it, and it's finally here, and I have put it in my everyday. Ooh, it smells like vanilla cupcakes. How absolutely divine. Yeah, it's finally in my everyday vanity. Yeah, that's gorgeous, gorgeous. A little bit more on the cool tone side, but so wet, so juicy. All right, guys, let us remove the hair from its confinement. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta spritz. MAC Fix Plus, baby. So here's a look at the finished makeup up close. Alright guys, so that is it. That is my little makeup switch up for the winter, the everyday makeup that I'm going to be rocking as the weather gets cold outside. And that's a little tour of what is currently living in my everyday makeup vanity. Some products I'm going to be trying, some older ones that I've pulled out, some shopping my stash moments, and this is just the current rotation up here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look and seeing the products that are in my current rotation, and I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below what products you are currently using for the winter season, my good people. All the products that I used on my face today will be listed in the description box down below, as well as all of the things that are donning on my body. Everything will be in there, so be sure to open that description box up and check it out if you want to know what I used on my face today. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a new video. Bye!